Hello. Chat. Hello. Hello, chat. Chat, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Chat. Whoa, okay. We have a bunch of shit to talk about today. But first and foremost, we're gonna get ourselves logged into the game. Also need to put everything in the right place, because you know that makes us cool and stuff. We have a launch trailer. We have the official launch trailer. I want to dig through that. Cause like there has to be some stuff in there. And then we have a bunch of PLL information and news. I'm gonna see if there is any mega threads, because there might be a mega thread, because you know, that'll make it a lot easier to PLL 82, I think it's 82. Mega thread. So we'll have to do look through this, because this will probably be massive with stuff that we've missed, or that I've missed. Rather, there is a translation and live letters channel. Which I have used in the past. Where the fuck is it? Translations and live letter. This is gonna be super screwy, but it'll have a bunch of oh, they're okay. They're currently in the process of making server adjustments to make sure that housing is stable. which I mean makes sense. Also, I think pretty much everything has been covered by the official Twitter account. As far as like major news, so we're gonna have to skim this Discord channel and just see if we missed anything. Retainer ventures can now be assigned from the companion app, which is sick. There is now finally a reason to like spend money on the companion app. I do think, however, there should be more of an incentive to pay for premium. Because as it stands right now, premium is... If you're getting premium, expecting like to do premium things with your with the companion app, you can't. Or rather, you can, but there's always a but, isn't there? You're still limited by the coupon nut, or like the mog coin, or whatever the fuck it's called. Which, if I recall correctly, not that cheap. Considering they're like single-use items. And, okay. Yeah, it requires in-app currencies, coupon nuts, or mog coins. That's the retainer adjustment. Which is, you know, fine. If premium gave you a bunch of them, then sure. I absolutely do think it's worth. But right now, the only thing you can do is like check if your timer is up, and then go to your PC or console and reset them from there. Because there is no real reason to I don't know. The selling point of the app is the in-game systems. The selling point of the companion app isn't the companion app itself, and that's kind of stupid. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's kinda dumb. It's kinda dumb that companion apps build biggest selling points is like travel storage. Can we put ourselves inside the fireplace? No. The light is shining through my head, dude. That's impressive. Also tells you everything you need to know about my character. Okay. Can I open this in a new tab and be logged in? I can. Sick. This ain't loading shit, dude. Oh, no it is. There's a bunch of screenshots of like zones and stuff. I don't know how much of that we actually need. I think most of this has been covered in other places. There are some new things coming, obviously. New tombstones. They're adjusting the amount of bicolored gemstones you can hold from 1,000 to 1,500. I still think it's gonna take for fucking ever to get certain things. I think someone did the math that if you only do fates, if you play for like, it was either for 8 hours a day, and all you do is fates in a new zone, it would take you like 700 and something days to get a the big boy fate mount, which is insane. That's probably not going to help much with that. We're getting an option to hide nearby players when you get close to an NPC or object with a quest icon. This is absolutely incredible. Here are some examples. Let me... Bop. Oh, my face is in the way. There you go. This is cool. So this is off. This is on when near quest, and then this is on. It's on plus interacting with quest NPC. The reason this like full off option exists, from what I understand, is that when you have the game be very crowded, like here, it's kind of difficult to make out. Well, obviously, if you're trying to make out anything in here, you can't fucking tell. You can tell where the icon is. But it's like a circle around them. And you can set the circle, which is really cool. But yeah, the reason that you have this option for when interacting with quest NPCs that turns off every player character around you is so you won't have like people distracting from like character animations that could be important to like relay tone or feeling or stuff like that. This is a really cool system. I know not everyone thinks it's like super great. Also super don't care. It's mega cool. Emotes and recipes will now be accessible from the duty list when you pick up quests that require emotes or crafts. That is... oh, that is so good. That is actually really good. As for other system adjustments, you'll be able to have 2 different die slots. Equipment supporting this new feature will be increased with each patch. So they're like actually 7.0 gear will obviously be supported out the gate, but they're actually going back and redoing everything, which I think is really cool. There is also some shit that I have problems with when it comes to this system. Because on some stuff, the 2 gear are the 2 die gears. They don't necessarily change the things that are intuitive. Someone during the media tour found out that a dancer gear, or it was either a dancer gear or a caster gear, it had this like 2-tone fade to it, which was really cool. But the first die slot dyed the top part of the faded of the color that it fades into. You would think that the second die slot is for the bottom color, right? It's for the metal adornments. It's so fucked. So like not everything makes complete sense. There are some stuff that makes all the sense. Like the oh my god, I've completely forgotten what it's called. There's a summer dress. I mean, blah blah blah. Defense. Trails raincoat. Blah blah blah. Sky builders. Vest and halter. Spring dress. This thing. When you dye this currently, it's only these pieces naturally. But then on the in the new system, you will be able to dye this bit and this bit because it's all fabric. So that makes sense. But yeah, a bunch of stuff would like do would do like this color. Let's see. Yeah, it would do this color for the first one, and then it would do like the metal shiny bits on the second slot, and it made no sense. Absolutely no sense. Which, you know, admittedly, a little funny. Also, super annoying. Oh. I know that a lot of people are probably looking forward to a dye system that would like not be the details, you know, like if you comment this thing, it would make absolutely no sense if you could the first channel is this white bit, which is what it is right now. Oh, I didn't mean to turn you around. I'm sorry. You can sit back down. It's okay. There. If we go and we try to dye this, use a bright color. It is only what was white, and for some reason the buttons that are white look gray, but that is just like it's a color thing. It's a depth thing. Anyway, it wouldn't make much sense if you had like 2 dyes for this and the second dye colored this bit. But that is the feeling some people are getting from this. That for some pieces the second dye doesn't matter at all. That it's like it's little details, like this tread, for instance. That's the feeling they get. But we haven't seen the system. We've only seen the system work on things that are like super obvious. We've seen one example of it taking detail pieces instead of oh, I have that color as well. We have seen instances of something taking color on like the main fabric and then details like this, which makes no sense when you have this large ass fabric bit here. I think it would be better. It's probably really difficult to do, so I'm like not super worried about it. But like the optimal system would probably be like main fabric and everything else. Which is probably a nightmare to do. But yeah, it seems like a adornments are either the thing that is either a thing that is changed, or they're completely left alone. You'll also be able to set your favorite die combinations, which is really cool. I think that's really neat. We're getting a new wearable slot, which is called face wear. It'll be like spectacles and stuff that was previously fashion accessories. Will be recategorized as face wear. I don't know what else is gonna go in there. If it's only glasses, we have no idea. But it can be equipped in the character menu or the main menu, and set to its own slot that doesn't affect your gear. And they do not disappear during during combat or when using other accessories. They showed some accessories and some minions. I don't know if y'all wanna look at those or if you don't care. I have mixed feelings about putting them like front and center. There are some cool mounts have been shown too, and then we have a lot of zone pictures. Fantasia adjustment, you now have 60 minutes of playtime to go back to the Phantom menu and tweak your character. They've shown us some new like housing sets. No, how I have oh god, what's it called? It's the half-timbered cottage. This is an entire set. It like fills all the sections. So it comes with like what you can't see from up here right now. It comes with fencing and I might be able to scroll out far enough that you can, yeah, this fence belongs to this house. And it's a fixed top and bottom, so you can't mix and match. There are some other things too, like the welcome sign. Like just little stuff like that. So they're showing us new houses, which they're kind of cool. I'll grab the pictures here. Well, they've shown us one of these. This is the large for the new one, which I think is really cool. This is a set. This is showing us the large one. It's one of those sets like the one I have, or the cafe that is really popular. There's a bunch of them. They're really cool. This has a little seating area up top if you get the large one. Don't know how the fuck you're supposed to get up here, but that is a problem for future me when someone builds this and plonks it down in our housing ward. It's cute. It's that's the large. They showed a medium version of it as well. Looks like this. Also, I'm not sure if this is. Yeah, it's. Is it medium? That seems like it'd be a small. Judging by the space here. That is probably a small. I don't know. Roven, how are you? And they're making server adjustments. Here is the official launch schedule. On the 26th, Final Fantasy goes offline for 48 hours of maintenance. The expansion with all the upcoming changes and stuff is about 55 gigs. The total file size for patch 7.0 will be around 90 plus. Oh my god. Cleaning the quack zone, then game night with some RL pips online tonight. Nice. It'll be 90 plus for Windows users. It'll be a little lower for PlayStation players, and it'll be about 100 gigs for Xbox players due to overwrite. That is pretty hefty, if I'm being honest. But yeah. So I'm assuming we can preload on like the 26th or the 27th. during maintenance. And then Friday the 28th, early access launches on the second Dawn Trail official launch. On the 16th, we got patch 7.01. That is raid release. And then on the 30th, so 2 weeks after that, we get our first Savage tier. We get the new treasure maps. New tomestones and master recipes and crafted gear. Because you need the master recipes and crafted gear for Savage. Probably they're doing a collaboration event with Samsung for new SSDs. Comes with a pretty neat storage box if you're in Japan. Because obviously you have to be in Japan for all the cool shit. Because they don't care. The rest of us don't exist. Then chairs. Chairs are awesome. That tabletop game has more pre-orders for the starter set, which is cool. Free login campaign. You have 96 hours of playtime somewhere between now and Thursday, June 20th. There's a sale. There will be a pop-up store in Paris. Yoshida is hosting Japan Expo Paris, which is cool. And they will be at Gamescom in August, and then PAX Australia. And they will do an official patch note reading on Thursday, June 27th at 3 a.m. PDT. 10 a.m. server time. And as always, the good shit, the good stuff, the stuff that we want as players will be in Japanese only. It will also feature the voice actor, the Japanese voice actor for Kryl, and none of it will be translated. So, you know, have fun, I guess. It's such a dog shit thing, dude. It makes me a little sad. Because there's so many cool things that they could have shared with players internationally. If they bothered. What is this class gear, or is this, what is this? Raid gear? I don't know. Looks sick. I'll grab an example once this shit loads. Because, like, browser Discord is, you know, just as fucking broken as Discord elsewhere. There is so much. There was so much stuff in the PLL this time, which is, you know, not uncommon for the pre-release. We're getting role quests again. Not actual. We're also getting some like Mad Max looking gear that are completely unrelated to anything. They didn't tell us where it's coming from. I need to find the top of this. I need to make sure that I actually get through all the screenshots. Hey! So. Launch trailer, we'll watch that. Let's see. That's the end of the PLL. Okay, here we have the beginning. Launch trailer, for those who care about that. New cities. PLL. Urko Pacha. Sama Uka. These places look beautiful, and I will open one for each, so you can't stay. Okay, that is okay. You have fun. I think these environment pictures are more interesting than the things that gives us like hints of what we're looking at. Alright, do we have more locations? You have Shaloni, Heritage Found, and Solution 9. Solution 9 looks like every other fucking cyberpunk looking thing. It's really cool, but it's also refused to accept that it has no place in Final Fantasy, because like it definitely does. Alright, I think this is... Just close that. Here we go. Lonely. Very like old western look. I think my plan to adventure in the Neo-ish gear is the right choice. And we have this place, Heritage Found. I don't know anything about this. I think it's a dungeon location, but I don't know. It seems to be like in the... It's in like the merging point between this world and it's like also very, very Final Fantasy. This is like peak Final Fantasy. Solution 9. Which like, yeah, vehicles, bikes. These bikes are really cool, and I hope we can get one as a mount at some point. This place is sick. But I have a feeling And admittedly, it's just a feeling. But I feel like Solution 9 is gonna be like some floaty Allegan bullshit. Or potentially Asian or ancient bullshit. Which, you know, it's all the same crap, it's just different names. They were all inspired by, or they were all influenced by the Asians. So I have a feeling there's some like pattern stuff that like returns from other stuff that is like Olog or yeah, no, it would be Olog. I'm thinking of that Aussie's Law. You know? I get a kind of Aussie's Law vibe from like what is being described to us. I have no idea if that's correct or not. But that's the feeling it's the feeling I get from like looking at this. That we're looking at something that would have like Oleg influence at some point. Because it has like peaked technologically. And everything. And everything is like very futuristic. We don't have any, at least I don't see anything that is like a good indicator of like what this place has to offer. Other than it seems like this is fucking 3 bars in a row. There's some neat graffiti and stuff. But yeah, it's like, it's very cyberpunk and I like it. I think it fits well. I know that's a point of contention. And I don't care. I think this fits really well with what we have in other places like Aussie's Law. Then we have, of course, Tuliolol, which looks beautiful. I love this set design. It is absolutely incredible. Urkapatra. Seems like we have a town back here. We will get a friend-shaped mount, I'm sure. This is a whole ass mountain. What the How are we supposed to get up there? So supposedly most of this area will be populated with stuff. Yeah. There will be like little things to do and see everywhere. They want us to, they said during the live letter that they want us to explore like the mountains and the surrounding areas and not only like go from A to B. I do think that rather a valid plan is go from A to B and then like thoroughly explore once you unlock flying. Because I can't imagine you're gonna unlock flying until you're done with the zone. This place has like it has a little bit of that Ralgers vibe. You know? Do you see the vision? It's probably just like just farmland and stuff, but this feels like it could be a settlement of some kind. It might introduce us to Beast Tribe, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, one of the other pictures for Heritage Found has this like very elegant architecture. Yeah, see here. This is like it feels very elegant. It's very like, do we have a word for that? Like high fantasy tech? Chat, y'all are like fucking D&D nerds and everything. What's the design language name for stuff like this that are like very clearly like inspired by old technology to look like high fantasy but like futuristic? No, that's not what I want. It's not sci-fi. It's very clearly like is it literally called science fantasy? No. No, that is the cross between, and it's not what I'm looking for. It's closer. I don't know. It's neat. They've introduced us to the key characters, which are Woklamat, Erinville, Kryl, Thancred, Yuri. Dawn Servant, Zoral, Jaw. Cool armor. Also, we're meeting a character that has no name. Enigmatic Maiden. The flavor text for this character introduction is: in the course of their journey, the warrior of light will encounter this maiden shrouded in mystery. What secrets lie behind that tinge of melancholy in her gentle gaze? She doesn't look familiar, but, you know, could still be a thing. We're getting new role quests. Which is obviously role quests. We get Viper quests and Pictomancer quests, which is normal. We get like 10 levels of introduction to the new job. New deliveries. New custom deliveries. Across 5 quest lines. One for blacksmith, armor, and goldsmith. One for carpenter, leatherworker, and weaver. One for alchemist and culinarian. One for mining and botany. And one for fisher. We're getting new dungeons. Seemingly one in every area. We're getting new trials. Trial will drop a mount. We're getting new text. We're getting a new text box, which I think is kind of interesting. That will help people see that the boss is doing some fucky shit, and it comes up as like a bright red thing on the center of your screen. I really hope that it is a box we can move. Also, chat. You thought you think my overlay is wild? Look at this thing. Just absolutely look at the state of this thing. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the new text. I hope we can move it. I really hope we can move it. This is something I want to do too. I kind of want to put my put the health bar down here. Wait, does this man do both? I'm sorry. What the Oh, the bars are 3 by... they're 3x4. What in the goddamn shit am I looking at? What is this? Also using cross hotbar for like mounts and how many black mage macros do you have, dude? What do they do? What do they do? Enlighten me, please. Oh yeah, weren't gonna spoil this name, but like someone has already translated it. They thought they had taken it out of out of this build, but they hadn't. Yeah, this is a... And he uses double modifiers plus 0 for the last slot. What? I also really... No, I think I understand. I think I understand. It's just so not how I would have done it. But this is smart. This here is smart. I am really, really happy with what I have as far as like overlays go right now. It needs some tweaking. But like having all my information down here and my camera fully tilted gives me like so much free real estate to just like look at stuff. But yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I think I want this bar down here instead. I think the focus bar, I'm gonna be completely honest, I have never used the focus bar in my life. I have no idea what it does. I don't know how to activate it. It exists and that's it. Alright, what else? Arcadian. Apparently it has some like neat floors and stuff. New treasure dungeon. Gathering and crafting. Oh, the gathering and crafting additions or adjustments are kind of cool. Because you get better fishing guides. Some new actions and traits, naturally. New master recipes, naturally. We're getting orange crafter scripts now instead of white or I don't know. I think the white one is the one that's going away and purple is staying, and then we're getting orange. Don't care as much about that. Integrity. The gathering attempt thing will now display at the top of the context menu where you select your stuff. Which is really... I heard that. See here? The integrity thing, which is like the focus target stuff. That will now be in the harvesting context menu. I think that's neat. I heard of something. It sounded like it was close too. Oh, that's over there. Oh, it was the summon. We figured it out, chat. We figured it out. Okay, what else is in here? New tomes, new... raids, new treasure dungeon. It's supposedly like there's a lot of focus on like the there's a lot of focus on Dawn Trail starting very lighthearted. Which, you know, makes sense. System adjustments. Yeah, we've talked about some of this. The ability to set favored dice. Face wear. Some new accessories. Do we not have a clear picture of this? Here's that trial series mount that I was talking about. Which is very clearly from that trial. And then I I don't know if there is anything else. I think we're pretty much caught up. They did some traveling through the scenery, which is honestly a little whatever. I'm more interested in all the panels. Cause like that's what's interesting to me. We talked about all the extra stuff, and yeah. We have caught up. Option to hear the option to hide new and nearby players when near quest NPCs is fucking wonderful. And I will not be taking any questions. What else? I currently have Elden Ring, Woklamat, and Solution 9 trending. Think the Asians are involved in Solution 9? What if Erembil is a prince? Is that enigmatic woman related to anything or anyone we've met? I don't know. She doesn't look familiar. Or at least doesn't to me. About to see so many cheapos camera icons in Solution 9. Yeah. I think so. I also hate that a game came out that was called Cyberpunk, because no one can fucking separate the aesthetic genre of Cyberpunk and the game Cyberpunk. Resolution 9 heritage found is shrouded in darkness and lightning, so Shard was rejoined in the second Royal Calamity, and the people who came out of Nice in the S9 in the trailer are attacking Troll. What? Calamity of Lightning. came on the heels of the first astral era, an age where mankind learned to forge stone tools and established settlements and towns which grew into kingdoms that soon went to war, each seeking to expand their domain to forge their tools and weapons. Mountains were gutted and skies blackened. Nature was the spawn. Countless years until the balance tipped, volcanoes spewed black smoke that covered the skies and plunged the realm into eternal darkness. Bolts of lightning rained down from the skies for a full year and a day, forcing mankind to seek shelter in underground caverns that became breeding grounds for pestilence and desperation. People prayed for salvation, giving birth to the earliest form of magical incantations. Second umbral calamity was responsible for rejoining the 12th shard to the source. Wait. It's 12th. I'm thinking of the 13th. Never mind. Because the 13th is the darkness one. Darkness one isn't technically sundered, or unsundered, or rejoined, or whatever the fuck. Rejoined. It is not rejoined. But yeah, that was shit. Okay, is anyone in here who has played Heaven's Ward Alliance raids? That's an oddly specific question from like years and years and years ago. But if you're in here and you happen to have played the Heaven's Ward Alliance raids, is that the ones that are about the 12th? Because we have like, Heaven's Ward Alliance raids. follows band of sky pirates as they discover the ruins of ancient civilization. Dark pacts with an evil power in effort to save themselves from destruction. Yeah. Do I I need more information. Solid more. Where is this? Inaccessible region of Eurasia. Okay. During the 5th astral era. That's okay. So this is not relevant. Never mind. I figured it out myself. Okay, so I think that what we have left to do is like dissect that trailer. So I think that what I'm gonna do is someone didn't turn on the actions again. Mobby. I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break. Move around. Do you like normal break things? Where the f... Nah, dude. Not cool. Where the fuck are you hiding, you scam? This is Civ's house. I was wondering if I could catch them on the idle camera. I have a feeling they're like hiding out of bounds somewhere. Fuck am I inside a bush for? Also, why would they? There are some like there are some choices that don't really make sense in this game. Like, why is the backside? What is this targeting? Is it targeting this? Wait. No, that was the players. There is a camera point up here. Why the fuck is there a... Why is that a thing? That doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, y'all just listen to the housing warden chill for a bit. And, when I come back, we will, watch the launch trailer. So, like, set a timer. And I'm gonna see y'all in just a little bit. Dude, it's suddenly got fucking freezing cold in here. Let me find a hoodie real quick. Dude, I don't know what they've replaced that palm oil with, and all the foods, but that whatever they've replaced it with is fucking impossible to get out of clothes. Okay. Chat. I don't think I want to be up here for this. I think that honestly, wherever I put myself right now is wrong. So I'm just going to place myself here.
Peggy 16.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
I highly doubt that.
Quick to relax.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
There is a lot of shit that is going on and is being hinted at. And obviously this is going to be like fucking early quest stuff. It sounds almost like we're losing our members getting here.
You four will compete in the right of succession. The outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Serpent.
We are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen.
Our nation can change for the better. I am bound to no one.
Woklamat, protector of peace and soon to be Dawn servant.
A waste of time. I can always take what I need later.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. It is through embracing innovation that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
be?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
What in the world is that?
What is this relic of theirs? Who made it? And to what end?
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last!
With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
First off, that is a really, really, really evil fucking cliffhanger question. Listen to that.
With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
Also, notice the thing in here. They show this is probably gonna break, but because that happens every single time.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon to be Dawn servant.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people.
This is that trial boss again. But there was a thing I noticed that I haven't seen. I can't remember having seen in a launch trailer before. Also, this whole section introducing us to
Lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free.
that is Asians. It has to be. Also, no, that's different gear.
Free from hardship and conflict.
All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Yeah, here, this section, it's actually showing us like boss mechanics and stuff. Which I don't think a trailer has done before. this here is also like really interesting. I wonder if it's tied. If it's tied to solution 9 or if it's tied to that the Golden City. Because if you look at this, what seems to be like a shield of some sort climbing up this monstrosity of a ship. Look at it. It's such a short frequency. But it is similar to what we're seeing in here. Which I'm wondering if those are related. Okay, if we go looking at the map, I need the map instead of I'm also gonna remember to like park myself here on the 25th. Because our first MSQ quest is going to be down here. Because we're traveling from here because Aaronville and Kryle. Let's see. Someone at some point posted an updated or upgraded scan of this. Like this side here. There is a version that has like way more detail. That was posted by it was posted by like the Japanese Final Fantasy Twitter account. So what you might be onto something with both. Because if we moved here, what I thought was probably that city, Golden City. Seems like it's called Voktel. Because we have Toliolal here. Toliolal, the city state, is here. That is solution 9. Which is hidden in a big ass dome. Reason to believe that is the Thunder Dome that we're seeing. I'm assuming Vok and Vok and Sok is south and north, because this is Sok Tral and then Vok Tral. There's a place down here, Tiok. This is Eok. I'm pretty sure that's a Y. Not a V. Now that I look at it properly. Hmm. This is our like end game exploration zone. Grand Shallows. There is a note down here, but I can't read it. I'm assuming that we're gonna unlock more of this like outside area, and that's what they're showing us. Also, are y'all seeing what is potentially like very critical information here? Chat. Are y'all seeing the stuff that is potentially critical information about like future stuff? There is a whole ass crack in the world. Which, by itself, potentially doesn't mean a whole lot. Let me see if there is a fuller picture. The one in game actually shows more than the one we're seeing, the high-res one we're seeing here. Okay, let me do some more digging and I'll because I don't know if this is a future thing. No, I can't seem to find anything. But if we look at this, that crack is huge, dude. But also, it's seemingly not. This is seemingly not the entire world. Because I'm not seeing any indication of that crack following through here. So there might be more world outside of this. I really want to know what the fuck's going on down here. Like, why is there so many dragons? Now, obviously, Mericidia is here on the southern continent, and that is like the crash ground for the first brood. But like, the first brood was almost eliminated. So I don't know. I have no idea. I'm like actually kind of out of speculation for now. I am interested in what that travel thing means. So there was a comment at the beginning of where did I lose the God damn it. Let me get
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done.
Here. Whoa. I hate that this mouse does that sometimes. Here, we're like hitting some kind of storm.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne.
And this is a completely different boat.
Cast off from the docks. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
So I think losing our ship might be our like first hint. It might be our first hint to that the Bermuda Triangle that we're going to for our like Eureka activity or Bolshoi activity. Because that is a complete... We're traveling by a completely different boat than we set off with. We're setting off on this thing. Fucking massive ass Low Winston ship.
done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. In retrospect, of course, that battle
And then we're coming in on this thing, which could be that it's shallow waters, and that's why. It could also mean that we've lost our giant ass boat. And then we're coming into Toliola, like the main city with the big ass thing that we saw on the map. Yeah, based on the storm visuals, which would explain why we're like going back to this zone, kinda, even though it's gonna be like a relic activity. It makes sense that we're going back, to figure out like why the fuck did we suddenly stumble upon, unending storms out in the bumfuck middle of nowhere out at sea. But also, this is very clearly like just if you look at the visual here, this is very clearly shallow waters. Like, you're not bringing a Lominson fucking they're massive is what I'm getting at. That boat is huge. So this could be like a smaller, which would also make sense. It's like a logical thing. Like, big boats have smaller boats so you can get to land. Especially like long distance faring weapons.
to the coming contest for the throne.
Because like, you know, it's Bloomington, so it's gonna be like pirate equipped. Also, this market looks amazing. This food market here. Yo, we have squatos too. These characters, I do not remember what they're called. I don't remember what game they're from either. But they look adorable. Like, I really like this design. There's a bottle of Jack back here. Did you see it? Oh, that is very much a bottle of Jack. It even has the Jack label. That is, dude, despite it being such a trash beverage, that has to have some of the most like iconic branding in all of alcohol. Talco's looking a little flat. Okay, this is that mountain that we saw on that still. This, like, all of this, I don't know if it's like just like set dressing or what it is. But it's so pretty. And then of course some job skills. Yeah, see here we're also seeing some like boss fight. Also the buff character. Absolutely tickles me. But here we're seeing like boss mechanics again, which I don't think we've done before. We've seen skills. Like, we've definitely seen skills, but they've been like, they've been rendered like, like the dancer on the, in the market in Shadowbringers. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Yeah. But yeah, this is gonna hurt. So we know that it's gonna be we're gonna have to hide, probably. Oh, and then those turn into like AoEs as well. Promise of a thrilling journey.
You four will compete in the right of succession.
Yeah, that's why we're here, right of succession.
Which will decide who takes my place.
Also, apparently, this is like very rare within like this race. They can occasionally be born with two heads, and then the two heads, they have two separate voice actors. They have two separate voice actors for these two heads for any of this race that has two heads and are like story characters. Okay, sure, but like they were described by staff as like just occasionally getting two heads instead of one.
Dawn Serpent.
There was like a brief lore explanation for it, and apparently there's going to be like more fleshed out stuff later. Contest to determine the ruler of a nation. Yeah, that's the right of succession. That's why we're here. Yeah, see? This is the another one of the another one. It's one of the it's one of the people who have claim to the throne and who are competing in the right of succession. Yeah, and there you also like in the last frame there. You see one that isn't like double-headed.
Our nation.
I wonder who this is. Oh, wait, no, shit. This is their like last sibling. Probably. Because Wuklamat talks about Mikote brother.
Woklamat, protector of peace and soon-to-be done servant.
A waste of time. I can always take what I need later.
I have a feeling she isn't gonna end up as like the character anyway. I have a feeling that we, alongside Woke Lamont, we're gonna go do other shit. Oh, dude, there's a Peter Pan reference in Lenosia. I just realized the other day. It requires remembering Peter Pan. But also some like folklore. This thing, I have no idea what this thing is, and I don't understand why it reacts with this person. There is no intuitive way of figuring out what the fuck's going on with this tablet, other than we have seen it before. We've seen it in the benchmark.
And its people.
This is that pretty trial boss. It has to be either infused or really old Oligan tech. It could... no, it's probably not Oligan tech. Oligan tech has like a very distinct design.
The bricks with which it is built.
It is through embracing innovation that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more...
This is like how the Ixal travel.
We will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Heart and minds of a diverse people. Oh yeah, here's a new zone. It is like an over under thing. Our journeys end the legendary city of gold. Yeah. This is interesting dialogue.
Lived as its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. All this time.
That sounds like someone we know or have known in the past.
Its people lived as gods, never aging. Never dying.
Never aging and never dying. I just wondered if there is... It's just random pattern shit.
Aging, never dying.
Also, who are these two people? I have a feeling this is like Grandpa Cryle. But who the fuck is this, and why are we being shown these very distinct boots? This is someone we've met in the past. It has to be. There is absolutely zero reason for them to show us those like super intricate shoes if this isn't someone we're supposed to recognize.
All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Yeah. Hi Warden, what up? How are you? I also, are we buying this are we buying that this is the remains of the rejoining in this area? How are we feeling about that fan theory? I am feeling a little mixed. Because this Thunderdome, I'm assuming, is what will hold Solution 9. I mean, the big ass lanky elf too that is like twice the height of everyone else. That it kind of it was a really good suggestion. It worked. It got me. But yeah, I'm really curious to who that person is, because we're shown something that is like super distinct. No, this would be the second. Because we change eras. We change eras every rejoining. That we go into. With every rejoining, we go into an umbral era, I believe. And then with every like peace period, we enter into an astral era. And the Thunderdome collapsed in the second umbral era. Yeah. Basically. But the only thing we know is that the reflection that collapsed in the second umbral era was lightning aspected. That is like all we know. So everyone is like working off of that as game theory. When was the Oligan era? I don't think the Oligan Empire. Whoa, scroll wheel, chill. Under the influence. That was during the third astral era. 5 millennia before the events of the main story. So this is like fucking way back. But we see their tech fucking everywhere, right? Yeah, and also, like, keep in mind that Emmett Selk was the one who, like, inspired the Oleg Empire under Emperor Sunday. And he is the one who told us to go here. Oh yeah, if you've played Endwalker and you didn't catch it, they tell you exactly where we're going for the next few expansions. Like, Emmett Selk just directly tells us, you should at least see these things before you call it. Considering you are of the seat of Azim. Yeah, it feels like it's a little too on the nose to just be like a fucking Thunderdome. Because if you look at everywhere else where we've had rejoinings, it's like crystal hell. So it seems kind of strange that this one rejoining would be different for some reason. So I have a feeling, I could be completely wrong, but I have a feeling that this is like some kind of protection ward. Could also just be an evil force field. Yeah. This has to be inside some dungeon or something. We're traveling alongside Ra, Kryl, Volklamalt, and then our warrior light Phil character. Fucking Derplander. Here, more mechanics. Which I think is really cool that they're actually showing us bosses doing boss shit this time around in the trailer. Also, it seems like we have like a bunch of information, and this is some kind of test facility. City of Gold, it's purple, dude. Yeah, it's the strange cousin of Rose Gold. This feels Oligan to me. I talked about this at length before, but like the way this like shield goes up, and it is this like super intricate pattern. It's advanced of some kind, yeah, but I don't know. Though if the people living in Solution 9 are remnants of the Oligan Empire, and they've just been like fucking running amok with like technology advancements within like the Thunderdome. I could see that. Do we have reminiscent stuff in other games? Do we have someone chat? Do we have someone who has like extensive single player Final Fantasy knowledge? Because you can pinpoint where everything else is from. Not me. Because like most of the old Garlean stuff and it looks like stuff from 13. No, I've only played a few, but the few that I have played, they 100% have stuff in this game. I'm not really seeing an airship that would make sense. It could be another type O thing. No? Because, like, everything we've seen so far, all I know is Sid's gonna be jealous. True. But everything we kind of know about airships prior to whatever the fuck this thing is, they're designed very, very smooth and like, if they aren't like classic flying ships, like directly flying ship, it has like a blimp the design or or is like very spaceship, like the monstrosity that that we fight on in 13. What the fuck is this? I wonder if someone has identified this ship. And the little... There's so many things throughout that have been pulled from like 12 and type 0 or type O or whatever the fuck it's called.
A golden light. Could it be?
This is also like...
A golden light.
Dude, it's the vault. We're on Pandora, dude. We figured it out. It's Atlas Corp, that's why we don't recognize anything. We solved it.
Could it be?
They actually look like Atlas Corp too.
Much about the key remains shrouded.
The fuck is this? Well, let me go back in. This is the bit that I missed the last time.
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
What in the world is that?
What is this relic of theirs? Who made it? And to what end?
I will be the next dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last!
It's a key of some kind. But why does it look like glass? That is like a fuck ton of wires and something that...
Shrouded in mystery.
This is like giving me Midgar.
What in the world is that?
I so wish we could have yeah, see, this is this is ASEAN. This rock in the middle, that's ASEAN. But it's like, it has to be some like Oligan bullshit. It has to be. Because that thing is 100% ASEAN or ancient.
What is this?
It's Kryle.
Relic of theirs. Who made it? And to what end?
This is ASEAN bullshit. I'm telling you, this has to be ASEAN bullshit. Oh, that is the thing we have to do in the next 10 days. We have to like, we have to catch up on the normal raid series.
I will be the next dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
This is so cool. Also, Tuliolo looks like, it has the same design as the inside. Do you see that? I have no idea if that's relevant or not. It has the same shape. I also think that this section at the end here is kind of more, these like remaining 10 seconds are more interesting than like almost everything else.
With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
He looks so goddamn confident. Also, do we have any idea who this character might be? Do we recognize them from anywhere else?
Strength.
And then it just shows us all the characters throughout the... We have a still of them somewhere else. But that's like kind of all we have.
Could it be?
Oh, broken. Yeah, no shit, dude. What is funny is that despite like trying to like split us up and those are some tasty AF frames, dude. 304. I have seen as high as like fucking 400 and something. But yeah, this map is kind of interesting. And I know it's like just barely pixels on this. But like I am so curious about the dragons down here. That is, I just need to play more. I also really want to go here. I want to figure out what the fuck happened. Because like basically the southern continent is like the first brood landed there. The Oligans, yeah, they just fucking nuked them, and most of it is like barren wasteland. But there is very clearly fucking dragons everywhere. But we have to go to we have to go to North America first. But yeah, the way the way the map is unlocked for us before, we are going to here and here and here and here would be my guess, and that we're not going here necessarily. I think we're supposed to go here. We have to go see the Golden City because fuck, what is it? It's the Golden City, it's Mericidia, it's the area north of Blind Frost, and something about like, no, the political crisis is in the New World, and that's where we're going. The hints we get at the end of Endwalker, they're like, they're stacked on top of each other out of order. I also really dislike that it feels like everything is happening all at once. Even if it's like fucking 5,000 years ago that the Oligans did shenanigans. When people talk about it who study Olig tech, it doesn't feel that long ago, and everything you do is like in the span of a couple of weeks. And it feels even shorter because you have like the only time the only time that it's mentioned that you're doing something over a period of time is in Heaven's Word, because Heaven's Word is told Heaven's Word is retrospective for anyone who didn't catch that when they played it. But during some of the cutscenes, I don't remember if it's at the end of post Heaven's Word going into Stormblood, or where it is, but it specifies that in the coming days, blah blah blah, and that it has only been like a couple of days since since we solved like the Dragon Song War, and that is only a couple of days after we arrived in Ishgard. It's a very, very, very action dense couple of weeks. Because like, according to whoever is writing down the Heaven's Word saga, it sounds like it hasn't been several weeks, because they keep referring to days. Which is like kind of frustrating, but also time in this game is kind of frustrating, is what I mean. This is an old map. This is Stormblood. But yeah, this is all I could take. Actually, this here is Oligan. It has like some of the same vibe. But also, chat, do you see what I see? How the fuck do you spell this? Blah blah blah. Nope, tell me what I want to know about the goddamn crystals. Cause I don't remember how these crystals end up here. I don't remember if they're here before. But these suggest that these suggest that the rejoining happened here. Because this is the kind of crystal structure that you're looking for if you're trying to find proof of rejoining. So this suggests that the rejoining of the... Fuck, would that be the 12th? Kinda bit Oz's law, which would only partially make sense, I think. It only fully makes sense if there is also Is there also crystal structures out here? I don't think there has to be. I think we can get rejoining in one area without like it tagging onto a separate area, but it's strange that it would nick Oz's law that is like a completely man-made structure. Now, to be fair, they did dig it out of the ground and then like strap rockets to it and shoot it into space, so you know. Because if you look at places like Mordona and stuff that are like more that were more impacted by its rejoining. Like, that place is fucked. But that was like rejoined and then someone crashed the planet into it for shits and giggles, I guess. Yeah, so no crystal bullshit out here. but like this place was heavily impacted. It was also like absolutely destroyed by Dolomite falling as well, so that didn't do it any favors. No, I wanted to go further. But yeah, I believe that the reason this is so like rich in crystal and fairly barren is because of like the rejoining. I could be completely wrong, which would suck. But at least I'm open to the idea that maybe I just fucking forgot something crucial. But if I recall correctly, a rejoining is what causes the like excessive crystal structures that occur here. Oh yeah, I talked about the fucking Peter Pan thing. I don't know if I get the full I don't think I get all the dialogue options, because I'm playing a female character. But that comment about like being oh. How do we trigger the rest of these bubbles? That there is one more, but you have to be a male character to get the last dialogue option. But this is the set that introduces the mermaids. Or sirens, or catfishes, or however you want to describe a siren. Hence the fucking 5 cats. That line of dialogue is the one to Wendy, and the other one that I can't get is a line that is said to Peter in that movie. It's them joking about like how he can't handle all of them at once. If you look at the framing, of like how they sit and everything, it's like you've seen that scene before. I have lost my phone. I thought my phone was here. It isn't. So yeah, the little sharpened a little bit catty mermaids. They're there. You also get an additional dialogue option that like is a direct line if you come in as a male character. The more you know, huh? Oh, we go refresh some. Nope. You go refresh my retainers and then. I think I didn't get anything done other than like the PLL and going through like the launch trailer. I didn't get my last coin. There was a lot of shenanigans though. So I think I'm just gonna call it here because I'm hungry. And that was loud. That is really confusing because I have I have several people with the same I have several people with the same generic anime character user image. Alright, this isn't actually showing me anything helpful. So I'm just gonna call it here and I'm gonna fuck off and eat something. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. Then we get our coin. Then we actually get our coin. And we probably are gonna start on some normal raid stuff. And then we'll take it from there. Bye-bye.